How you doing, YouTube family? Today is Tuesday, May the 27th, 2025. It's your man Big D, and I'm back with another one. Want to thank all you good folk out there in YouTube land for continuing to support my son and I. He and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, family, I'm back with another video. And in this one, I am going to be reacting to a video that my son dropped titled Duke Dennis arguing with his girlfriend after streaming University. Now, I consume my little bits of content, but I'm not into it like he is. And, I had heard of this young man, Duke Dennison, Duke Dennis, I'm sorry, it's not a Dennison, Duke Dennis. So I had to go, search him up and do a little bit of investigative work to see who this young man is and find out, a little bit about him. And upon, my investigatory work, I surmise that, this brother from South Carolina, uh, doing very well in the whole social media realm and sounds like a good dude. So I just want to just react a little bit to to my son's video. And I just want to point some things out that I think that will benefit a lot of our men, in particularly the young men.
Please, please that's it. If you know you're gonna still be fucking with the nigga you left, why get the fuck did you come back? You know your ass was gonna be fucking up on me. Why the fuck you came back to me? Please answer this.
What it do? It's your boy, Illuminated D. You know what I'm saying? We back with another one. The first thing I want to do is thank you to everybody who's liked and commented. And to all the subscribers, Pops and I want to let you know how much we really appreciate you. For you to come and spend your time with us. And consume the content, while we understanding that you have busy lives, we want to thank you and bless. Well, family, seems like they got Duke Dennis crashing out. Crashing out. Look, no disrespect to Duke, man. I seen him. Duke got the sauce. You know what I'm saying? He's in Streamers University, still in everybody's ball. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But now, somebody has posted a video. We can't necessarily say that it's Duke, but they do got a similar resemblance to the voice. Now, I'm going to play this back for y'all, and y'all could tell me if y'all think this is Duke.
Please answer it, please. Please answer it. If you know you're gonna still be fucking with the nigga you left, why get the fuck did you come back? You know your ass was gonna be fucking up on me. Why the fuck you came back to me? Please answer it.
Now, family, I want to let you know I get it. You know, it's a crazy circumstance because I know Streamers University just ended. So, if you go back to the crib, and from my understanding, they was all in the same crib. You know what I'm saying? Him, Kai, and then a couple other people. You feel me? So, looking at that from that perspective, maybe it wasn't Duke. But if it was, I want to say, dang, bruh. Dang, bruh. I heard the pain. I heard the pain in your voice. I feel that. I felt that pain in the voice. Like you heard the little quiver, you know what I'm saying? Like you heard it.
Listen, that I can agree on. The pain in that young man's voice, you know, just imagine another man beating the inside of your girl's walls down. And, for whatever the reason, she just got a thing for this guy. For whatever the reason, she got a thing for this guy. And, I don't know. Hell, the guy, it could be, a little pookie that got 12 inches of wood, suave with his words, whatever the case is. but you have a face to put with the act. So now you can imagine this man got your girl bent over, folded up, and he dropping 12 inches of wood inside your people's stomach. I heard the pain in this young man's voice. And it's something that is very hurtful. But add insult to injury, as we heard this person, because I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's this young man, Duke Dennis. I don't know who it is, but whoever it is, that was a hurt soul. And as a man, when you know that your girl got is just she just fixated on this one person, maybe it's her baby daddy, maybe some stripper dude, maybe it's some little pookie, who knows? But it's just something about this person that she can't seem to shake. You know all it is and out about this person. And this your girl done cheated on you before with this person before in the past, multiple times. So now we have to start asking the question of whoever this person is in this video, whether it's the young man Duke Dennis, or if it's some other young poor soul, or some young man. I don't know if he's a young man. He could be my age or young, whoever it is. If it is the Duke Dennis guy, I think he's a young man. So whoever it is, because we don't know who it was, but people say it sounded like him. But whoever it was, we have to start asking who is really the problem here. Because if your girl keeps stepping out on you and going and getting her cheeks clapped and spread from east to coast, from east coast to the west coast to the north to the south, your woman you just know how your girl like it. You know that if your girl is talented at a specific area, whether it be her throat game or whether she got that fire ass box, or maybe it's a combination of the two. You know how she like it, and you know how she get down. But most of the time, when women get fixated on a dude that they can't seem to shake, and especially if he a little dusty little dude, he a little pookie, he blowing her bike out, and he just got more meat than you. That's just what it is. You got to face fights. He has more meat than you. He is in that area. He is more sexually endowed than you are, and she cannot. He has drilled. He has drilled his very essence inside of her soul, literally.
And we all understand how that feels when your ball gets taken. And you know, Jody, I like to say, man, Jody ain't, bruh. Jody, man, Jody always trying to clap somebody old lady down, bruh. So if you leave, there might be a Jody there. You know what I'm saying? I seen in Streaming University, bruh, Dirty Mackin', bruh. They was Dirty Mackin', bro. They were all, bruh.
And here's the thing: that entity or that person or that thing or whatever they call Jody, because this Jody motherfucker been around for a long time. He was around back in my day. I first found out and experienced Jody when I joined the military. And when I went into the service, I didn't really have any attachments. I wasn't with nobody. Wasn't leaving no girlfriend or nothing like that. I just went in. So I never personally experienced Jody, but I have seen other 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 young men that was going through basic training with me, and young men who were stationed with me in Korea and overseas. I have seen them. I have seen Jody up close and personal through these letters. Man, it's something to have your girl that you in love with, that you plan on marrying, and you think the baby that she carrying is yours, that's the whole reason why you went into the military anyway, you find out that she been effing our little buddy around the corner. And now she don't want to be with you no more because I need you here with me and you can't be here. No, I can't be here, fool, because I ain't listening to the military because your ass led me to believe that the baby you carrying was mine. And at the time, neither one of us needed a baby. But since you supposed to be on the pill, that didn't work out too well. So somebody got to do what they got to do to get the money. Because if not, one of us will have problems out the white man. One of us gonna have problems out the court system. So one of us got to do what we got to do. But now to find out that you want to break up because my ass is over yonder in another country serving, hoping that my ass can make it home and make it through this 4-year enlistment or however many years in enlistment, whatever it take. Hope I can make it through. You want to break up, and then to add insult to injury, find out the baby that you supposedly was pregnant with ain't even mine. But the way that the court systems are, your ass miss a court date. Guess who the baby belongs to? You automatically baby daddy, and you can't even get to no court to go to court to say, hey, listen, I wasn't the only one clapping them cheeks. Yeah, I wasn't the only one, Your Honor. We need to do a DNA test immediately. ASAP, immediately. We need to do a test quickly. But if your ass is in another country and hypothetically you are supposed to be protected by federal law that says when your ass is overseas and you got some sort of civil litigation against you, i.e. child support, they need to wait till you come back to the United States so you can at least have your day in court. Nope, that don't happen. Or it didn't happen back then. Your ass ain't in court for whatever the reason. He's in Korea, Your Honor. He can't be here. Okay, bam. You're daddy by default. That's just the way it is. That's just how it is. So this Jody ML been around for a long time, and it seems to me that Jody has evolved into this 2025 version. From what my son's saying, Jody is fucking 4.0 now. Jody done evolve, especially with this whole technology and internet and all that whatnot. Man, listen, go ahead. We gonna go ahead and continue,
Bruh, if that's what the industry's like, bruh, I'm gonna keep my old lady away from, bruh. Bro, they was doing Buddy Cinco, Buddy dirty. They was doing him nasty, talking about he got STDs, bruh. That's the coldest, that's the lowest blow, bruh. That's the lowest blow. Why would you do that? And then Duke gonna steal DDG old lady. Well, not his old lady, I'm sorry. No disrespect to Miss India. No disrespect. That's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna go and steal old boy ball. She said, that's not my ball. Cooking with Kaya, you know what I'm saying? Her mans feel some type of way because she was turning up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that because, I mean, look, everybody in college. You know what I'm saying? If you never got the college experience, people just don't understand. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you go off to college and then your old lady back home, you know what I'm saying, Jody get her. So, Duke, I feel your pain. And then sometimes, you know, cooking with Kaya's old man, you know, she went to college. And sometimes you go to college and you just outgrow. So, man, it is crazy, man. DDG, man, I felt for DDG, though, man. Out of everybody, I felt for DDG because it just seemed like he couldn't get a hard break, man. DDG couldn't get a hard break. Everybody was taking his... This shit been going on since a kid, bro. How you... Every time. The cold part, though, DDG that I could give DDG, right? Grinder, you know what I'm saying? I seen him, I watched him come up. Grinder for sure. Definitely got the plugs for sure, but damn, bruh. Every single time, bruh. It's like as soon as you get one, everybody be on her head, and then all of a sudden, DDG not the ball no more. They trying to take DDG ball, man.
You know, listen, I'm gonna go in right there. I don't need to hear any more. Sounds to me we have men that are dealing with women who don't want to be saved. Sounds to me we have men that are dealing with women that they have misclassed. They have, that's right, I said it, y'all misclassified. So what you did was you misclassified a hoe or a thought or Pukisha or Tatiana. You misclassified her. You thought that you could clean her ass up and make her into a housewife. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is just, it's just a thing that people have to come to understand. Men, you got to come to understand this. Some women, they just gonna be there for the ride. They just want to get ran through. It is my belief that some women just want to get ran through. They don't really want no good dude because they'll fumble a good dude behind a little dusty dude. They'll do it every time. And the sad thing about it is when they fumble a good dude, they try to gaslight the good dude to make it seem like he did something wrong. He the reason why it wouldn't work. When really and truly, this good dude was out of your range anyway. This dude shouldn't have been nowhere near your ass and fight. This dude should have never touched you. But because he did, now you done got caught up. Now you got feelings for this little thought. So you gotta learn that if you gonna mess with these type of women, you need to understand that if like my son said that people always getting their ball took. I'm assuming they talking about these men are getting their women took. But listen, if a man can take your woman, she was never your woman, and that means she was for the streets. So for all those balls that the person that my son was talking about, for all those balls that he lost, that was women that was for the street, and they should have been classified as such going into it. But the problem is we want to misclassify. And we forget that the things that we love about this woman, which is probably for men, probably 90% physical and 10% the other little bullshit that she bring you. But with a woman like a promiscuous woman like that, you ain't gonna have nothing but hell on your hand because you never have no peace. Because when she ain't around you, you gonna always be wondering if she's somewhere getting her bike blowed out. Trust me, I know. And the sad thing about it is, I used to be a damn Jody. Jody been around for a long time. You know why Jody been around for a long time? Because we are Jody. My son done been a Jody, I guarantee you at some point. He done been a Jody. I know he has. I have. A lot of you have. But here's the thing. When Jody get Jodied, Jody don't like that shit because it don't feel good to know that somebody done rotted your girl off the range and was deep stroking your girl. And then when you know the dude that is beating your girl, that beating her walls in, eroticizing, baptizing your girl walls, man. I mean, just beating your girl back in 6 ways to Sunday. And you got a face to put with it. You know who it is, man. And you take that woman back, man, you crazy. And men got to understand that at some point, at any given, listen, it's a lot of men out there that ain't had no poo nanny in months, going on years. They ain't a drought. And there's some men who don't necessarily have a problem, but it's a lot of houses that go with that crap because they got all these STDs out here. They got all these new strand of STDs and STIs. Man, ain't nobody got time for that. So, do you want to play Russian roulette with that? So now, for us guys who say, "Hey, listen, if I can get me, one good one, the intimacy is straight, is good. You know what I'm saying? The sexual tension is on point." But and she bring me peace. She don't overly stress me the hell out. Hey, I'm okay with that. But I also understand for the men that play it safe and keep that one or two or whatever you want to call it, or whoever you have or in your life, if it's one, two, whatever. I can everybody got different situations, but you got to understand that there may come a time your ass might get jolted, and then you gonna be in a fucking drought, like a lot of men are. So what I'm saying is this: at any given time, Cody can come get you, and you hope that, yep, you know what? Tomorrow, me and my girl gonna be straight. We gonna link up again, whatever, whatnot. Shit, tomorrow might come and she might be like, "Well, I ain't feeling this no more." You know what I'm saying? We don't do nothing. We don't travel. We don't do blah blah. Hey, that's just cause somebody in her ear, somebody trying to get at her. So, gentlemen, you must learn to enjoy the moments and the time and the memories, and understand that at any given time, the ride can stop. And when it does, get off the ride with dignity, hold your head up high and say, hey, listen, the ride was great while it lasted. Now it's time to move on. And my time is up. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.